They also said they were going to create one job with 3 shifts. Mr. Speaker, a government that cannot take care of its 189 cannot take care of the many jobless youth that are seeking for jobs. Mr. Speaker, in other words, they lied. They lied.
Our colleagues opposite, when they were in office, they left us gargantuan debt, a debt that has been restructured. Everyone in this chamber believes that President Mahama has made progress on the economy.
Mami na wasi, na mima wakwaba, na mima wo efisia pastor nko kwan so. Debate bi ekoso ewo Parliament House between Honorable Kwamna Afenyo Markin one Finance Minister Honorable Ato Forson. Me pese me na wo yetie nsem a omo eka. Na wotie nsem no ewia, just go to the comment section. Na kire wadwen, omumu hwan e na all ka nokore. Me pe wanu yie ewo comment section ho na ansa na yebehwe sa videos miedu no. Honorable Jelly Ahmed ono so wo kan sembi wo se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emra obaye no na betting tax ewo ho mo ye mo agin se mo betwam mo twamu na sisiye yi ase omo efa back door esan so edi sa betting tax no ababiem the Honorable Jelly Ahmed oka no no kresa anase entisa na that one is different from the betting tax. Yanko Jelly Ahmed nche na yentie nsem a oka na mewie ha me de Afenyo Markins de ne beto aso na me de Kilso Ato Forson de no so ato aso e de amaw wo hwe bi de no nyina ewie na comment section wo na wa twero agi e de egu ho ama me mekan na meyi ano e de amaw na menua bronya e na ye ba bedi pese me sele ade ba ko e wo wonchen wade asiem nim se me ben one on one na anka wo beche misika esombo na emmo memma wunti me pese mi bronya ade no ufa ede subscribe mame enti subscribe na ewo ho no menyankopon onka makoma na subscribe like video we so na emu channel na ingro momodi kan subscribe so beka senyankopon onhyira wo yie pa na mo na maboa ama channel ababedu sambe penso yi minim se wo so be subscribe enti nyankopon onhyira wo na onye wakoma so bisade biala onfa emon Afri 2026 ya ye kwa kohye mu enye inhyira afi ekwan biala emu ato no nyankopon omie emon na ebedu afi sese ebri wankasa wahwe so na wakan se ewrade meda wase my videos on emra yakoba yebeto aso nyankopon kan ho.
Speaker, that is virtually non-existent. I have seen that it is giving us a list of sources. And Speaker, with your permission, let me just read. It says that sources of funding, and it gives that proceeds derived from special sports lotteries. Speaker, are we looking at betting? Is that also a way to redirect the betting tax? Are we being real with this? If it is betting tax, we should say, it says 10% of fees and charges accruing from gaming commission. And then it goes on to even say that from sports betting companies. Speaker, the value is just the same. Speaker, it also goes on to say that percentages from tournaments and bonuses from athletes. How? This is not a reliable way of generating funds for our athletes. Speaker, if you go to Accra Sports Stadium and they are playing a game, even Kotoko and us, and the fees that are taken at the gates is beyond 100 cities. Speaker, you may have the park, which is, you may have an empty park. And even the structures from which they even collect the money. Speaker, people end up pocketing those monies. And the tickets, there are tickets that they call them what? There are tickets that when they are produced and they are supposed to be accounted for, Speaker, by the end of the day, you have those tickets accounted for. We should find a more upgraded way, have proper structures, use proper computerized forms. Let us take respectfully human beings from running sports stadia. The National Sports Authority is virtually moribund. What they do is that they give the sports stadium for entertainment activities. I've heard one that is going to be 21st. And that is going to happen. They will end up messing up the place and come and take money to say that they are going to refit the place. Speaker, I believe that we should move away from weaker policies and look at reliable sources of funding. You cannot come and say that an athlete or a footballer should go and struggle and bring you his money or the bonus that he or she has had to come and what? Contribute towards sports development. Look, I'm happy. I'm happy. So that with all this said, like my chief whip is asking me to conclude, I conclude praying that we will really look at all of this and see the best way to develop our sports. And it should be developed from an angle of a non-partisan basis. We don't have an NDC blaster, neither do we have an MPP blaster. Speaker, with this, I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Amen. They also said they were going to create one job with 3 shifts. Mr. Speaker, a government that cannot take care of its 189 cannot take care of the many jobless youth that are seeking for jobs. A government that cannot take care of its 189 in this chamber, Mr. Speaker, cannot take care of the many youths. The backbench in this house are suffering, yet you say you are going to create jobs. When your own backbench have been rendered redundant and cannot go to their constituencies, you say you are going to create jobs. Mr. Speaker, this government is a promise and fail government. Concerned about their own backbench.
Give 5 minutes to the Minister for Finance.
Some are coming to Parliament in Uber and taxi. Go and take care of your own backbench. Mr. Speaker, the majority should take care of its own backbench.
Honorable Minority Leader, you said you have concluded.
They have failed their own backbench. Great job for your own MPs. It's not enough to come here with 189.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, when earlier your colleague Adongo was speaking, you were all here hearing him. What Adongo needs is a job. Adongo needs a job, not to do the talk. Mr. Speaker, we in the minority are united in supporting Adongo, who is jobless. Mr. Speaker, yet he is always on the floor attacking the minority, yet he is jobless. By the BOG announcement, he's even lost the only job he has. The Minister for Public Sector Reform has been rendered redundant. Nothing was provided. She is just at Jubilee House doing nothing. The Minister in charge of special initiatives has also been made redundant. He is just being paid salary for nothing. What we know is that so much has been loaded at Jubilee House for compensation. They say they are appointing only 60 ministers. But many government appointees, Director of Agric at the presidency, Special Advisor in charge of Agriculture at the presidency, in addition to a Minister of Agriculture, Minister and Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am concluding to say that ni ameyake you takamba me nichumo. Mr. Speaker, I've been nichumo. Ingwe nichumo yo. I'm a 24-hour economy. I'm a male. Mr. Speaker, in other words, they lied. They lied.
Everyone in this chamber believes that President Mahama has made progress on the economy. Mr. Speaker, even our colleagues opposite us, deep in their heart, knows that Ghana is making progress. Right, Honorable Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker, we have been prudent and will continue to be prudent. Mr. Speaker, I heard my colleague say that a prudent government is planning to buy a presidential jet. But Mr. Speaker, the fact remains that it is better to buy than to rent. And that the cost of buying is equivalent of 2 years of renting aircraft by the previous administration. Mr. Speaker, the fact is there for all of us to see The amount of money they spent on renting aircraft for 2 years is equivalent to the price of a new aircraft. And so who is prudent? Our colleagues opposite, when they were in office, they left us gargantuan debt, a debt that has been restructured to the extent that, Mr. Speaker, on the 3rd of January 2026, government of Ghana will have to service the Eurobond that they paid, an amount, the Eurobond that they borrowed, Mr. Speaker, an amount of $710 million is due for us to service. This budget is going to pay that. Mr. Speaker, let me also say, and that is 3rd of January 2026. Mr. Speaker, we are going to pay the debt you left behind. That is what this appropriation bill is taking to do. Mr. Speaker, let me refer you. Under interest payment, the 57.7 billion Ghana cedis we have projected to spend we are going to use this to service the debt they left behind. Mr. Speaker, in fact, this would have been more if this government has not put in place prudent debt management strategies. So, Mr. Speaker, we are only cleaning up. This budget is only going to clean up, and we will continue to clean up, and we will spend the 57.7 billion Ghana cedis to service the debt that will fall due.
Yes, yakwa he video no aba na Honorable Jerry Ahmed na asem na o kan no me hu difference bi ewo ho. Omu say betting tax na do owo ho na ewo ho no. Na eye tax a obi a obedi bet no. Say nipa no na wotwia sika edema betting e friend say government no. After say government no what tax betting companies no wa obe win so no. We say etua sika bi percentage bi edema aban no. But ulusu dia eno no dia aban no o ma hwe. But na eye kwanya na omufa so epese youth no ejai betting odi ase but you see ya de mahama odi bai enyi nipa no be win bet no e na ye betting sika eye betting companies no e na offer kwan bi so na wagi sika e de afibom ho na wodi develop sports e wo Ghana memu ha entimi hu de say eye two different things wa wo hwe me no so say de make you wona me enya adwen go to the comment section na kire wadwen wona me ya adwen so na wa kire wadwen e na honorable Kelso Ato Forson ni honorable Kwamna Afenyo Markin so omo akire omo adwen they are politicians and they will continue to be politicians but mene wo a ye hwe say video no omumu hwan e na wo ka nokre e na hwan so e na oye propaganda comment section ho na kire wadwen na answer na menua ye bekọ no unya unsubscribe ya mi bro nya de a mesle e de afiri ho ene say subscribe no ho no obekireke so na like video comment bi ala won so no just go to the comment section uye so a share manipa miensa oja ne oba ne susu kronkron na ibiara enye kama me da wase amefa wo ezi a mesrew se obehwe wo huso yi e wo bro nya yi mu na aboa ama bibiara ayekam nyakopon enka ho me ne wo ebehye bi sisi ye makra bye bye.